Bam, baby. All right, let me get a little closer to you. Is that good with you?
I don't want you.
Usually, all right, whatever. This is a good little, view. Um, anyways, what's up?
What with these people? What's up, Nikki?
Oh man, here we go. All right.
My girl, Nikki.
What's going on, guys? I just want to say it's been really cool. I don't want to say living out a dream because I never planned on streaming or anything like that, but I'm really into Google Stadia, and lately I've been doing a lot of stuff. People have been recognizing me. I actually was in someone's video, so for me it's been kind of cool. And actually today I met like my favorite Stadia streamer. He was actually on the podcast that I do on Thursdays with the other people, so that's been pretty cool. But anyway, Sandy, you want to say it?
But Lala said, "Hey, big baby."
You want to say it?
Welcome to my show. Cutting Anthony out tonight. Get off the damn camera.
Listen, these people are here to see me, all right?
They don't like you. They're here to see Sandy and Daisy.
Nah.
They don't
They're
like
here
Duke
to see Duke and Anthony.
They don't care for Duke
Right.
or Anthony.
Come on, you gonna say it or what?
Welcome. What's wrong with you? That guy's show.
Yeah, buddy. All right, hold on. Let's get to these comments. All right. So, like you said, Nikki said, hey. Lala said, hey, big baby, talking about you. Mr. Urban will say, Aunt, I just sent you an email. Later on, let me know what you think. You know it, brother. And then Lala said, what's good? Nicole said, hey, Lala. Frank said, howdy, y'all. What's up, Frank? And Nikki said, video keeps buffering. Oh, that's not cool. Oh, let me take a look. I always keep it to watch it myself.
Mr. said, Lala, Frank and Nikki needs to be in those video games and showing support. And Lala said, hey, Frankie. Lala said, Mr. Don't be advising him of my presence. LOL. And my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, been waiting for you. I have been mad at Anthony and Dookie all week about this and Prince. And Frank said, hey, Lala. And Mr. said, it's a picture of a nugget bracelet I'm selling. Nothing important.
That's cool. So our stream looks fine. It's not buffering. So sorry if yours is, but just restart it probably. Listen, I apologize for all the fans of Prince, but yeah, he wasn't my cup of tea. Just saying. It wasn't my thing. So don't get mad at me. You should be booing yourself. Anyway, let me see what we got going on here, because Sandy actually came up with the topics today, and I apologize, but I was game streaming, so I didn't get the chance to see the topics because she shot them to me. Oh, actually, you could just read them then. Also, guys, we'll see how we go with this, but a friend of mine has invited me to be on his show tonight, and so, which is cool. So I told him, well, our shows sometimes go a little long because last week was the longest show we had. But what I was thinking is I could get you guys to, if I do his show, I'll put the link down. You guys could jump on and actually come jump into his show as I'm a guest. They talk about relationship stuff. Or I was thinking, what if I could stream his show on our show, but then you guys commenting, I won't be able to respond to the comments because I'll be on his show looking at his comments. So you guys let me know what you like to do. If you want, we'll play it by ear. I think they show go on around our time right now, or maybe a little bit later. But anyways, but let's get back into it. So Nikki said it stopped, and Mr. Urban said the presidential debate is on. I might have it running in the background. Yeah, I know a lot of people might be watching that, so you know. My neighbors next door. I'm not reading the whole thing, all right? My neighbor, right?
My neighbors are free.
My neighbor rocks.
But Daisy rocks.
How about that? My neighbor rocks.
No. Gotta read it all, because that's the important part.
Man, the important part
is Daisy rocks.
All right, so anyway, she said, listen to Darling Nikki. And Miss Urban said, LOL, you're on 1,000 shows. Yeah, tell me about it, man.
Nikki said, problem has been solved. Lala said, I'm watching the game.
Cool. What game you watching, Lala? What I'm trying to do is condense my shows to just 2 days, though. It was real sad, but yesterday we did it called the farewell show because I decided to no longer do my regular Wednesday night at 8 p.m. show. And I'm going to do kind of like the show I just did tonight for Stadia or for Stadia Source. Wow, where's my head for Stadia Source? But I'm going to also do that on my channel, but in my Wednesday 8 p.m. slot. So that's going to be pretty cool. But I'll be able to do a hybrid show where I'll be able to do a little bit of podcast / gaming. Whereas over there, I'm only going to be streaming games for them.
Look, Mr. said, Lala, did you ask for permission? And Lala said, Giants and Eagles. And she said, Mister, who you talking to? Oh.
So you know what? Yeah, we got it hard tonight because we got the Eagles game going on, and Giants. Wow, and we got the presidential debate. So if some people don't tune in, that's fine. But yeah, I actually asked a couple people from a stream I just did to jump over. So maybe we get some new people in here, guys. If you see at the top, I'm trying to get to that 1,000 mark, and I got 666 subscribers now. So that's pretty cool. If you guys could share the page, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I changed the banner. I've been doing a lot of stuff, rebranding. So it's pretty cool.
Lala said, let me redirect. And Ray said, Tommy, how's the rest of the Rugrats? LOL.
Oh, man. I just forgot about that.
And Mr. said, Lala, watch What's Love Got to Do with It. It's a movie about Ike and Tina Turner. Like, it's a good film, if you know what I mean. I've seen that.
Or like, who hasn't seen that movie?
And Nikki said, my dad was a huge fan of the Giants.
Sandy, you want to tell them where you went today? Didn't you have something you had to do around 11 o'clock today?
Got my eyes checked, people. I'm blind. No, I'm not blind. I just need reading glasses, driving glasses.
Wow, I need reading and driving. It sounds like you need far and, close. So, yeah.
They said it wasn't that bad, though.
Well, then they beat you over the head because then if they wasn't that bad, you wouldn't need glasses.
Says the guy that's wearing glasses. Before and didn't want to get them for years. At least I can admit I felt like I needed to go. I went, and I'm good with that. You, on the other hand, took how many years?
A good while.
Exactly. Anyhow, Frank said, not a huge fan of any football team. Me neither, Frank. I think football is kind of boring. I think sports are kind of boring besides like wrestling or...
Well, hold on.
I guess that's the extent. Oh, yeah. UFC.
Yeah, I like the Jacksonville Jaguars. But hold on, guys. If for the new people that's tuning in, if you look at the numbers, there's some other people tuning in. And again, guys, you don't have to comment. But if you want to, we always welcome your comments. We read all the comments. But this show, we come up with topics. And then we also have a break segment that we call the Daisy and Duke. And that's a little more funny and crazy. But yeah, we read every comment so you guys get a chance to be like part of the show. But I'm Anthony. This is my wife, Sandy. And we welcome you all. And everybody that's writing right now, they're also part of the virtual hangout that we like to call the Sandy and Anthony Show. All right, go ahead.
Nikki said, I look beautiful in both pairs of the glasses I picked out. And my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said she can still read the comments. Exactly. And it's pretty far away. And small. Just kidding. They're not that small. Anyway, Mister says, speaking of eyes, mines are burning right now. Had incense sticks burning. And Nikki said, Mister, I'm a big fan of incense. I like incense, candles, oils.
Get my drink.
All that stuff. So that's cool. I'm into that stuff too. I actually have one of those ones that you put the oil in and it sprays it out. I forget what that's called. But I have one of those and it's pretty cool. And we also have a wax warmer, which is alright. It's not as good as the thing that sprays it out. And then, candles always smell great. So.
Hold on, wait. You know what we got to tell them? Mm-hmm. I figured out what the issue was with the sound. So, guys, just so you know, this week I could actually play a video. So, just saying. Think I should do one just to test and see if it works?
Lala said he crazy already, so y'all turning in, it's nothing new. And Mr. said, Nikki burns my eyes every time. I don't know why. And Lala said Demi Moore was a fan of incense at one point too. Look where that got her.
What?
LOL. Okay. And Mr. said, for some reason I keep getting disconnected from the chat. And Ray said, at Mr. Me too. And Nikki says, Sandy, it's an oil diffuser. That is what it is, a diffuser. Yep. And Mr. said, I thought it was just me. And Lala said, nope, nope. LOL.
So, yeah, I don't know what's up with the chat, but let's start a topic, all right? We got people tuning in. Let's get to these topics, all right?
You ain't got no topics?
I mean, I've been busy, all right? Working on our future, all right? So,
Listen, when you make it big, own our own little club out in Florida.
and what are you going to do? Nothing? Listen,
I said we're going to own a club.
what are you going to do to help us get there? So you better be coming up with these damn topics. You better start remembering what episode
I am
you be
coming
on.
up with these damn topics.
Yeah, we came up with 3 topics.
So
these
what?
whole 32 episodes.
I came up with more than that.
All right, 4.
Anyway, no. Anyway, our first topic is...
All right.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Now, mind you, I didn't know what topic she picked, so this is a surprise to me too.
So, what's your take on that? Believe in reincarnation? If you die,
So,
you come back as a wolf?
So sometimes I look at like our dog, and I'm like, she's so strange. I'm like looking at her like, you had to have been a human once. So part of the jury isn't out with me. Part of me is like, I mean, it's possible, but then part of me is like, man, get that garbage out of here. So
what do you guys think about reincarnation? Do you believe it? And if you do, what would you want to come back as if you're reincarnated?
Oh, that's a good one. So let me at least give my thing. I'll say this. Let me give a percentage. Like, I feel like 20% of me believe maybe you do come back. Part of it is animals too. I don't know about humans or another baby, but 20% of me believes in reincarnation. All right.
I want to say I'm like on the borderline of like 40%.
Okay.
Because I feel like, and there's just certain like animals or things where you like, oh, they are so human-like.
Mm-hmm.
And like just not only that, just certain like even certain people remind you of people from like the past.
True.
So I feel like it could be in human form too. Somebody else could have been like part of their soul went with somebody else when they were born. I believe in like a little bit of that. You know, I feel like that's definitely possible. If you're a spiritual person, I do. A lot of people believe that. Like Mr. just said, yes, I believe in reincarnation. Too many people claim to have past lives. Of course, some are lies, but all can't be. Similar to UFO sightings, some are genuine, some are fake. And Nikki said, yes, I do believe. That was before Mr. Sorry. And Mr. said, I'd come back as a human. LOL. Any particular human? A star, maybe?
Right.
My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, there was a young boy who knew things from the past that there was no way he would know.
I mean, I hear about that stuff where somebody's possessed and they're speaking different languages. But you know what? I never seen that happen. So here's the thing. I hear a lot on TV, YouTube, but how much of that have you actually witnessed yourself? So that's what's hard for me. I almost feel like I have to see it to believe it. But
Frank said, yes, I believe in reincarnation. Anything is possible. I would like to come back as a normal person, not a dog or a cat. I believe, like I said, like 40% of the way I'm thinking, yeah, reincarnation is definitely something that could be possible. And that probably does exist. I'd have to agree. I wouldn't want to really be an animal. I'd rather just be a human. No particular human at this point. Like, I don't feel like, oh, I want to take over somebody's life. I still would want to be me in another human body. Right. So I feel like as long as they're just a human body that looks half decent, cool. I don't want to be some not attractive human. If that makes sense. Yeah, call me vain. I don't want to be the unattractive human. Lala said, I'm good. I want to die. Don't want to come back. Leave me alone. Don't reincarnate me. Don't have me come back as no damn animal or in someone else's body. I'm straight. LOL. I mean, not for nothing.
So
Some people do want to just, once their life is over, they just want to die in peace.
so what if the souls, it wasn't enough to go around to get a new soul, right? So let's say it was made. All right, let's get weird. Let's say it's way more bodies being created every time there's birth. There's a new body, right? But let's say it wasn't enough souls to go around, so they had to reuse souls, right? So let's say like, oh, some people's souls, I'm gonna have to put it in these insects that's gonna die real quick, right? Because like, let's say every life had to have a soul, anything that's living. So you die, and the maker, let's just say the maker said, oh, let me put this person in an insect, because insect lifespan is gonna be like 4 days. Then you die, and then, okay, now I can reuse this soul for this baby, right? And then, oh, now I can reuse this soul for a dolphin. And what if like every time someone died, their soul was always getting used for something else, and then used for something else, and used for something else. How crazy!
I wouldn't want to be that same soul jumping into a million different things.
Yeah, but here's the thing: we travel down that road. So in people's head, people do this as if they know. I believe in reincarnation. If you die, you could come back as an animal.
Well,
Or hold on, wait. You die and come back as an animal, or this and that. But who says it stop? So what? Who says if you got reincarnated once, it's only going to be one, and you're not going to do it again?
That.
But that's what people kind of assume.
They think that way, but
yeah,
that's not always. If you do believe in that, there's always a possibility it's not like that.
Right.
Mr. said, kind of messed up though, because you forget your past family. Yeah. Well, who's to say you forget all of your past family?
Well, I think if you didn't, you would have so many stories of people.
Well, you have like whatchamacallit was saying, the little boy knew stuff you shouldn't have known.
Like I said,
so who says you wouldn't know bits and pieces?
Well, like I said, you would have had so many though. That's cute.
And let's see. Mr. said, Frank, we're supposed to reach that level soon. It's called singularity. Was there anything before?
I don't think so, but here.
Okay. Yeah, there was. Look.
Oh, my bad.
See, you got us all messed up. Go up again.
I went super fast. Oh, wow.
Again.
Oh, wow. Where all these comments come from?
All right, let's see. All right, Mr. said, Lala, we could be reincarnated right now and not know. And Mr. said, nah, I'm already famous. And Ray said, I really don't like talking about death. And Nikki said, Mr., you wish. And Mr. said, LOL. Lala said, me neither, Ray. This question is on another level. And Frank said, but I don't plan on dying. Want to put my brain inside a computer. And Ray said, at Frank, so you want to be a RoboCop? And Nikki said, oh, Frank, shaking my head. And Mr. said, Frank, we're supposed to reach that level soon. It's called singularity. And my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, the person who cures every disease for everyone. And Nikki said, Ray, he wants to be like that movie, Transcendent.
Yeah, that was deep. My bad. They go to RoboCop then.
No, that's a different one.
Oh.
All right, stop. Mr. said, I've seen that movie. It was different, LOL. And Lala said, y'all got me thinking like that movie, Another Dog Life. I seen what that dog went through. I don't want to redo nothing. LOL. I don't need to be. And Frank said, not quite RoboCop, but an android. And Mr. said, that's scary. And Nikki said, I'm actually waiting to see what heaven looks like. And Mr. said, at Nikki, my sister got a glimpse of it when the doctor wanted to pull the plug. It was an actual event for her, not dream life.
Oh, that's deep.
And Lala said, y'all ain't finna have come back like Chris Rock with Wanda Skies. LOL. And Ray said, I just want to see my daughter turn 18. I don't want to leave yet. And Mr. said, I need to meet up with Aunt at Red Lobster so we can really talk about this. Go all out.
Yeah, man.
This wasn't even his topic. This was my topic.
Well, you know what's funny is Mr. Urban, I had a video where I was at Red Lobster. Her and I went to dinner, and I was testing out Project xCloud. So I'm sitting at the table playing Gears of War on my phone with an Xbox controller. It was pretty cool at Red Lobster. Speaking of that. But for the new people that just jumped into the show, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. This is the Sandy and Anthony show. We come up with different topics. You guys are welcome to join in with the rest of the group, aka the virtual hangout. But if you don't want to, it's fine. We read every comment, so you feel like you're part of it. So right now we're talking about reincarnation.
And Mr. said, shaking my head, man, you got a video for everything.
Yeah.
And Nikki said, I knew someone who saw the tunnel when she died from a car accident, but was revived. And Mr. said, Red Lobster, LOL. And Lala said, Mr. Facts.
Well, you know the thing is, though, they say the whole tunnel thing is kind of like the endorphins and your body and adrenaline. That's what that's not. You don't really see a tunnel. It's just kind of like what your brain makes you see. Yeah. But also, guys, you're just tuning in. I am trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe to the channel if you like anything, and make sure, most important, you click on the play. Excuse me. Most important, make sure you click on the playlist tab, because I have over 50 playlists of different type of videos. This channel is unlike anything else. It is literally the Netflix of YouTube channels, so check it out. All right.
Frank said, if it comes to that point and I'm on a machine, unplug me and plug back in again. And Mr. said, yeah, I've talked to lots who saw the tunnel. And Ray said, LOL. And my neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rock said, cheddar biscuits. I love their cheddar biscuits.
Listen, maybe we need to go to dinner.
Yeah, Tracy, we could go to dinner. The neighbors, man.
Listen, we don't know if that is our neighbor. So we're talking to somebody thinking that's our neighbor, but we never had confirmation. That person may not be our neighbor.
It says my neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rock. Anyway.
Well, let me ask you this. Are you a freak?
Yeah, I am. I ain't scared to admit it. Lala said, Frank, yo, shut the hell up, LOL. And Nikki said, yum, I haven't been to Red Lobster in years.
Oh, really?
Look, we all need to go.
We need to go to Red Lobster.
And Mr. said, this one guy said he was met by a man that brought him back. 15 years later, his mother showed him a picture of his late father he never knew about. And it was the man he saw. The mom was on her deathbed. Nikki said, babe, we will not be doing that. And Ray said, so here's my question. What do y'all think happens to your soul once you do die? Because we have no proof that there's a heaven or hell. A good question.
So obviously, it could be reincarnation. It could be you're done and that's it, right? Or it could be the whole go to heaven thing. So we got 3 choices.
Lala said, I made the butter biscuits the other night.
I bet they ain't taste like Red Lobsters.
And Ray said, I'm into the church thing. Leave, but I don't know.
But how we know that?
The church thing, but believe, but how we know that?
Yeah, so he's just saying he believes that we go to heaven or hell, but how do we really know? Yeah, I agree.
Mr. said, Lala, let me find out. Pizza Lord said, in reincarnation, when you die as an animal, do you just keep switching animals or eventually just die?
So that's what I was saying, right? I was saying that people often think you get reincarnated once, but if you do be reincarnated once, who's to say you don't keep jumping, you know?
Nikki said, our neighbors are freaks too. LOL. Mr. said, disconnected again. What is going on? And my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, Mister, that's crazy. And Lala said, it was Red Lobster. They had the biscuits in the store. I have seen the mix for the biscuits.
Oh, I didn't see that.
For the biscuits. And Nikki said, the soul leaves the body moments after it dies. And Mr. said, yeah, I've never been religious, but I always felt that we are here for a reason. More of an experiment. Also, let's give some thanks to Peace of Lord that just jumped into the chat. So we appreciate it. Peace of Lord. So that's what's up. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I'm a skeptic of a lot of things, so I believe a lot of things, but then I also question it. I'll be the same person, like, you know, I'll be praying for everything, but at the same time, you're like, is God really hearing my prayers? And then, is there really a God? You know? I think we all have that question in the back of our mind. Yeah.
true.
Mr. said he had those Cheddar Bay biscuits, but they expired. And Lala said, "What's up, pizza?" And Mr. said, "At Pizza Lord, man, I'm craving pizza." And Nikki said, "Mister, I am not religious either. I'm spiritual." And Pizza Lord said, "Hey, yo."
Fair enough. So what's your next topic?
My next topic.
Let's switch it up a little bit. We're getting kind of morbid in here. No, wait. Before you do that, guys, remember, you could come up with a topic too. So that's the cool thing. So if somebody else have a topic they want to throw in there, let us know.
Mr. said, "Can you all see what I'm saying? Because it keeps saying I'm disconnected. It's like someone is hacking me." We can see what you're saying. And
Yeah.
Nikki said, "Angels are real, so God must be too." And Pizza Lord said, "At Mister, sure, we have a special for $4.99." And Lala said, "I'm Spanish Muslim, so I don't pay no mind to any of that." And Mister said, "Haha." And my mom is on here, Elaine Ginther.
Oh man.
She said, "We all go to heaven and meet Jesus and our family and friends and pets who went before us. One big reunion."
I
And
mean,
Ray
that's
said,
what we've been taught to believe.
And Ray said, "I brought my daughter that Fall Guys game, and I need to start playing." And
I
Mr.
thought Fall Guys
said,
was free.
Mr. said, "Lala, silencio." And Lala said, "Mr. Hush the hell up, LOL." And Nikki said, "Hey, Aunt, I messaged you on Facebook about a topic."
Sorry about that.
And Lala said, "Facts, Aunt." And Mr. said, "Lala, fantasies, at Lala Fantasies, no me Galtes el respeto."
Oh yeah. We can talk about that. Nikki, I'll bring it up.
And Nikki said, "Damn, Lala, he told you to be quiet." And Ray said, $20 on PS4.
I thought it was free. I downloaded it for free. It was a PS Pro game last month. Oh, you must have missed it.
None of my download the stuff.
Well, I didn't download it, but I added it to my library. But yeah, I always make sure before the month is up, I add them to my library. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Sandy would like it.
So the next topic is,
And Nikki got a topic too. So.
what features do you find most attractive on a male or female?
That's interesting. Um,
What makes you attracted to the opposite sex? What features?
well, let's just say if we talk about you and me, I think all your features, I like your nose. Oh, this is a weird thing.
Well, everybody likes all kinds of different. I would say,
Yo, Ray, man.
Ray said, "Damn, you got a big head." And Mister said, "It's funny because if you say certain words in the chat, it won't appear for everyone else." And Lala said, "Nikki, you finna learn tonight." And my mom, Elaine, said, "Put your glasses on so you can see to read, Sandy." I don't have them yet. They come in 2 weeks. And Ray said, it's their booty, not their beauty." And Mister said, "Ain't a damn thing you can teach me tonight. LOL." And Lala said, "Say that again." And Pizza Lord said, "LOL." Lala, what is...
Yeah, you was wondering
What features do you find most attractive on a male or female?
So I said nose. Ray said booty.
I would say muscles or eyes or lips.
You can't use like a. If that's the case, I might just. Oh, her forehead and her cheeks and her lips and her back and her shoulders. Like, pick one, man.
It says features, not one.
Yeah, I feel like then we just really get. All right, well, here's what's weird. When I tell you this is gonna be really weird. I never been an eye guy, right? Like I never been like the eye color guy, but I like eye shapes. So yeah, I always did like the shape of your eyes. But yeah, so that's weird. I never like people like, oh, look at her blue eyes. Like I don't kind of care too much for blue eyes. I guess maybe green eyes more than that. Excuse me. but not really that crazy over eyes. But yeah, like nose and eye shapes. That's kind of, I like that, you know, and lips too, you know.
And butts.
Yes, I am fond of butts.
Anyway, Nikki
My
said,
anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
although I don't have the biggest butt. Nikki said, get him, girl. And Lala said, damn, Sandy trying to get me in trouble. And my mom said, eyes and smile. And Mr. said, I like thighs supersized like my fries. And Frank said, cute face first. And Ray said, you see, Sandy didn't say nothing about your big head.
Yo, man.
And Nikki said, Mr. laughing my ass off. And Mr. said, LOL, I'm just being honest. And my mom said, Eddie Van Halen had a great smile. And Ray said, at Mr. See, I knew you was a pimp. And Mr. said, pimps walk with a limp, but I do shrimp. And Nikki said, yes, Elaine, he did.
Oh, man, you guys are crazy.
So, Nikki, Elaine is my mom. Just in case you didn't figure that out by me saying, or if you didn't hear me say it. So, yeah. Features. So,
I gotta figure a way how to make,
Listen, I still didn't hear Tish tell me what features she prefers on female or male.
I gotta figure a way how to make this thing continually go up.
Lala said, I placed my comment, but now I have to word it. And Nikki said, I think smile first. And hi, Mom.
Because Lala, everything she say is always so raunchy. They be cutting her off.
Lala said she got lots of stuff she got to work. Right? Like his dick.
She might say that.
Ray said, your head weighs so much, looks like you're about to fall over.
Right, just worry about the holes in your roof, all right, over in West Virginia.
And Mr. said, I need to know where everyone's head is at. Which is better, Coke or Pepsi? Pepsi, mister.
Coke.
Pepsi, Pepsi,
Coke.
Pepsi, Pepsi. It's got that little extra.
No, that bubbly is just
the
terrible.
Fizzy fizz.
Coke.
And Pizza Lord said Coke.
Yep.
Frank said Coke.
Yep.
No, it's Pepsi.
We already got 3 for Coke.
Lala said Pepsi.
Well, nobody believes anything Lala said.
My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said Coke.
See?
No, it's Pepsi. Mister said Pepsi for me. And Ray said, you worry about not falling on Sandy.
Hey, Ray, man. I know you're such a comedian.
You see, I was putting my elbow here so his head didn't fall on me.
Yo.
And Nikki said, Mister, we are a Coca-Cola household. It's a shame, guys. It's a shame.
Listen, for the people who just tuned into the show, this is the Sandy and Anthony Show. If it's your first time checking it out, we got crazy topics. You guys could actually pick topics, and we just chat it up in the virtual hangout, which is the chat.
And Ray said, I'm a flavor water kind of guy. And Lala said, did my comment come up, y'all? No, it did not. And Nikki said, I personally don't drink either. My mom said, I'm off tomorrow. That's fine. I'm up, finally able to watch your show. Awesome. Nice. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks for tuning in.
And Mr. said, even Home Alone endorsed Pepsi. Cooler, go easy on the Pepsi.
I mean, you just had like 2 people say Pepsi.
And
so.
Ray said, see Sandy ready. LOL. Yep. So, my elbow up here in case this thing roll off your shoulders and hit me. Like, oh, God. And Lala said, self-explained, a female bikini section, the shape, their thighs and bottoms, and a guy with a tight bottom and their ears.
Ears, that's different. Yeah.
Anthony's got like small, tiny little elf-looking ears. And let's see. Pizza Lord said, I like how you guys have exactly 666 subs. 666 subs.
Yeah, tell me how crazy that is.
And Lala said, Mister, so did Trump. You see where he is, LOL. And Mister said, LOL. And Nikki said, if I had to choose, I would take Pepsi. I used to drink that. Sorry, babe. Hey, Pepsi. That little.
She's just trying to join in with you. She knows she like cool.
She said she used to drink Pepsi. She
Whatever.
only drink Coke because of Frank now. And
Well.
Mr. said, man, it keeps saying I'm disconnected. I'm just going to ignore it. Yeah, I mean, we
Yeah,
can see all your comments.
Yeah, you're
so
here. Yeah.
You're here. All right, so we did 2 topics. Nikki has a topic, and I have one more topic. So I think it's time to go to the other segment.
Really? You ready to do it?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Let me go back into. You know what's funny?
Oh, hold on. Mr. said, one more question. At the movies, do you rather have popcorn or nachos? I'm going with nachos. I'd rather have pretzel bites, Mister. Can you say pretzel bites? I like them pretzel bites. All right.
Want to thank the Brotherhood of Stadia for subscribing. He was actually on the Stadia Source podcast I was doing earlier, so that's cool. Thank you very much. And then also, I think what's weird though is it was 666, but now it's at 664. So I don't know if something was weird when I went on earlier, and I had 2 extra.
Well, I don't know, but Pizza Lord said that's a hard question. And Nikki said Mr. Nachos.
Hold on, what's the hard question?
Nachos or popcorn?
Oh, that's easy.
And
well, no, it's not.
Pizza Lord said, I think I would pick nachos. And Mr. said, good taste. And Lala said, nachos. Pizza Lord said, nachos. And Frank said,
hard, man.
Frank said popcorn. Ray said popcorn, like $6. And Nikki said, I love me some nachos. My mom said, bring on Daisy and Duke, LOL. And Lala said, neither Skittles, Reese's, or Sour Patches. Your flag, Mister, LOL. And Mister said, popcorn has no taste for me. And Mister said, it's okay, I got 20 accounts, I'll be alright. And Lala said, Ray, facts, I don't even go to the movies anymore, unless I bring it.
So, I like nachos, but nachos isn't something. See, I would have compared nachos versus Presto Bites. Nachos isn't something I have. I'm not always in the mood for nachos, but more than not, I'll be in the mood for popcorn. Popcorn is like the thing to have. So if I had to choose, I'm going to go with popcorn. But
all right, if I had to choose from nachos or popcorn, because there's no Pretzel Bites listed,
right,
I would go with nachos. I like the cheese.
Yeah, that's true.
Better than the butter flavor. I would rather have cheese. I would go for nachos. I'm a cheese person.
Fair enough.
And Nikki said, movies? What movies? Exactly.
Yeah, right?
So,
all right, so guys, everybody who's watching, this is our point in time where we are going to go get some friends of ours to tune in with the show. So just hold on. We will be right back with you guys. No, every time I come back around these parts, I be thinking, I can't stand that girl, Nikki, because she can't play no goddamn Jenga. And I also can't stand Lala. Ain't no darn thing good about her fantasies at all.
I don't like this background glitching all over the place. Whenever you move, it look like you all retarded.
I think it's just fine.
It's not fine. Look how my hat look retarded.
You know, you gotta.
And I can see our curtain in the background behind your head. Get rid of this background.
You can't never be happy about nothing, woman.
Anyway, let's see what else is going on here in the comments.
We got some new people in here, so while you try to find them comments,
Nikki said pretzel bites are good too.
Why you just cut me off?
Because wasn't saying nothing clever. What you want to say?
I wanted to say to the people who just jumped into the comments, or not even the comments, but they jumped into the to the stream, girl, the stream. Just want to say thank you for tuning in to Daisy and Duke. While I get the I'm looking like I'm disappearing. Exactly. Oh my God, we was talking about reincarnation. I think the Lord is trying to take me. But thank you for tuning in to the show. We like to read every comment. So if you got something to say, make sure you
listen, y'all. I told him not to put this damn background in here, and now he looking like he glitching out like an 80s show. Anyway, my mama said nachos. She liked nachos at the movie shop. And Mr. said, Amazon paid Eddie Murphy so much money that his new movie is coming to Amazon in December. And Lala said, right, Nikki? Fire stick is a lovely thing. And Ray said, at Lala, I feel all you got to do is turn on your PS4 and look for movies on there. And got my house surround sound. And Lala said, facts, right? And Nikki said, Lala, we don't have Fire Stick. We have Netflix. And Mr. said, wait until you all see Ant review my product. I'm going to send him. And Mr. said, blows the Fire Stick out the water. And Lala said, nah, Fire Stick get me all the movies that came out. And Netflix and TV shows for free. And Lala said, my stuff jailbroken, so I'm straight. And Mr. said, don't count me out just yet. My neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks. Anyone see Colbert's infomercial, Dance Like Don? What's that? You ever seen that?
I don't even know what she's talking about.
I don't know what that is neither.
Never heard it.
And Nikki said, Frank is the tech, so it's his decision. And Lala said, here we go with this damn background. I can't stand this background. I can't stand it neither, Lala. He won't shut it off. He won't keep putting all this extra nonsense that don't even be working. Looking like we glitching like an old school video game up in here.
Just go on reading them comments, girl.
Anyway, Ray said, oh God, he doesn't have his glasses on. He don't never have his glasses on. He come on the show and put that dumb hat on, but don't never put them glasses on. What you doing with that?
Just read them comments, girl.
Well, you went past where I need to be.
Hey, how slow are you?
How slow are you? You ain't reading nothing.
Still up?
Give me the damn... Why you even take it?
I thought you was already down there.
I want to punch him in his head.
You gonna mess around and get your barrel cracked for sure.
Anyway, Ray said, oh God, he ain't got his glasses on. That's what I was talking about. And Mr. said, at my neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks. No, I didn't. And Lala said, yeah, because you're behind, don't have any. And Mr. said, I'm just going to type short sentences since he can't see. And Nikki said, Dookie, you are too funny. And Ray said, at Mr. Short Messages only. And Lala said, that's why you worried about my fantasies to influence yours, cuz you ain't got none with your Peabody self. And Mr. said, that's hard for me because y'all know I type fast, so I go through paragraphs, left and right. And Pizza Lord said, dang, LOL. And Nikki said, oh, please, Lala, you know Mr. is your fan. And Mr. said, who Lala talking to?
Mr.
LOL.
And Mr's her only fame.
And my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, at Mr. It's on YouTube, and made me laugh so hard my dogs got confused. And Ray said, the Lord said, put your glasses on. And Mr. said, at my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rocks, I'll check it out. And Lala said, I'm talking about Ant. And Lala said, I'm going to throw him off that bridge. And Mr. said, Pizza Lord was right. Your 666 subscribers is scary. But it is October, so that's cool. And Nikki said, I trusted Anthony's judgment. And Lala said, looking like we in Mount Holly with this background on Cherry Street. LOL. And Pizza Lord said, true. You ain't read none of them dang comments because you can't see nothing.
Listen, girl, don't worry about what I can and can't see, all right? I'm going to squint my eye up right now so I can make sure I...
Look at this hair. You putting these staples in the bed so you could staple my leg at night?
I ain't putting no staple in nothing, girl. You better stop playing around before you get your damn barrel cracked, because I don't play these games, girl.
Get rid of this dumb backgrounds. None of them work. We look like we falling out the damn screen.
Girl, just let's finish having the show, all right?
Don't put nothing in the background. Get rid of it.
We all right. You hear what Nikki said? She said she trusts my
this look
judgment.
Like some broke down trailer junk in the background. Get rid of the damn background because it don't work. Looking stupid. Jesus.
Oh, man.
See what I deal with you?
See, here's the thing. I always try to come up with good things, and she don't do nothing. Listen, it's time for me to tell one of my jokes. All right, so listen. I'm going to tell you guys a good joke. So there was this one teeny bitty worm, right? And the worm would always squirm and squirm down the street. Now, the worm would squirm down Canal Street because Canal Street was close to Clover Lane. Now, the worm knew if he go to Clover Lane, there was always this big beetle. And the beetle, he ain't play no games. If you was on Clover Lane, that beetle was going to jump on you and clamp on you. So the worm said, you know what? I'm going to keep going down my street that I don't have to have a problem with. But then, you couldn't believe it. He went down the street that he know is away from Clover Lane, and the beetle was right there. So the beetle seen him.
Ain't nobody getting these damn jokes.
Girl, just calm down. Let me finish my joke for you friend to get me all fed up, because I get meaner than a mug and crack a barrel or two.
You don't do nothing.
Anyway, so the beetle jumped on the worm. It was crazy. It was fighting and everything. And then everything just worked out fine. See, now that's a good joke.
Now read them dang comments.
All right. So, hold on.
You gotta scroll up.
I gotta scroll up. Oh, man. So,
I already read the Lala one. Go to Pizza Lord.
All right, so Pizza Lord said true. And Mr. Urban World says Sandy and Anthony look like they play on Little House on the Prairie. And Lala's Fantasy says, Lord, the background with the dead horse. Oh, man. This mother effing clown.
She talking about y'all.
Anyway, Frank said, remove the background, please. Lala said, LOL, mister. Ray said, again, how you gonna crack her barrel if you can't see it? LOL. And Nikki said, no, it's more like the wannabe Beverly Hillbillies. And Lala said, Ray, yes. Mr. Urban Earl just said, LOL. Okay. All right, I'm good. And Frank said, oh, no, not a dookie joke. Ah! Don't play me. My jokes are good. And then Ray said, LOL, you putting the crickets or me? LOL. And then Mr. Urban said, boo. See, he's telling you to be quiet. So Nikki said, Daisy is friggin' awesome. And Mr. Urban said, let me throw a Pepsi at his man's jokes. At this man's joke. Look, that's how terrible Pepsis are. And then Peace of Lord just put the laughing emoji because he loves my jokes. Just shut up, girl. Let me finish. And then Lala said,
them jokes is terrible.
Hold on. Lala said that beetle need
He can't even talk, y'all.
Lala said that beetle needs to clamp your mouth shut, cause we don't.
You're all right there. You can't finish.
Cause we don't even know what the hell you talking about.
That's right.
Only Clover I know is Clover Meat Market. Oh man, yeah, you know a lot of meat in your market. So Ray put a whole bunch of crickets. No, those are like grasshoppers to me.
Them crickets.
It's grasshoppers. And Lala said, Ray, take that LOL. And Peace of the Lord said, crickets. And my neighbor are freaks, but Daisy Rock says, Dookie, what keep happening to your accent? What are you talking about, girl? My accent stayed the way it's supposed to be. I was grown up when I was a little tight, doing all them type of things that you don't know nothing about, because I was up in the bush.
He don't know. He don't know the back of his hand from the back of his ass. All right.
You about to get the back of my hand when I crack your barrel.
Shut the hell up, because I crack your barrel on this show every time. And everybody done seen me flip this hat off your head the barrel being cracked.
Now, I done told you, you don't never touch this hat. You touch this hair hat right here, we gonna have multiple problems.
Anyway, I'm gonna tell a real joke.
Oh, Lord.
So a cowboy, not this cowboy, a cowboy walks into a bar and takes a seat next to a very attractive woman. He gives her a quick glance, then casually looks at his watch for a moment. The woman notices this and asks, "Is your date running late?" "No," he replies. "I just got this state-of-the-art watch and I was just testing it." The intrigued woman says, "A state-of-the-art watch? What's so special about it?" The cowboy explains, "It uses alpha waves to talk to me telepathically." The lady says, "What's it telling you now?" The cowboy says, "It says you're not wearing any panties." The woman giggles and replies, "Well, it must be broken because I'm wearing panties." And the cowboy smiles, taps his watch and says, "Damn, the thing's an arrow fast." She ain't gonna be wearing panties soon. That's a joke.
My joke with the beetle was powerful.
I don't even know what the hell the beetle did in that joke because he was all over the damn place. And don't nobody else know neither.
Girl, just read those comments.
Roll back up. Make sure I ain't missing nothing. Nikki said Cloverfield, then Clover Lane, good movies. And Mr. said, "Dang, she hit that hat hard. First time seeing that. LOL."
Thank you.
Listen, I cracks barrels. And that includes cracking that hat off his head. And Lala said he's not fluent. He's still using hooked on phonics. So he can't elaborate the difference between an accent and the bull he's talking. Yep. And Lala said, "Oh, I see Batman on them legs." Yes. Yes, ma'am. I love me some Batman. My favorite is Harley Quinn, though. And Nikki said, "Daisy, guys don't like when you hit them like that. Trust me, I know. But he ain't gonna like when I hit him after this show for acting a fool."
Thank you for letting her know. That ain't cool in nobody's books.
I cracked them barrels.
Only heathens like to hit a man like that.
My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said at Lala laughing. You want to hear another
Give us a real joke. It's people that's over here watching for the first time. They tuning in to you and me. All they see is you trying to abuse me. You know what? Hold on. She gonna mess around and get scratched up. Because I don't play around. When I come around town, walking there, and she know that I get meaner than a mug, and I just friend to crack all type of barrels and claw you up. Not to mention, you see this happy face? You gonna get this across your hiney. So then when I'm double fisting, scratching and slapping.
Shut the hell up. Lala said, "Me too. I love Harley. We both crazy." Yep. And Ray said, "Tell Dookie to finish Last of Us 2. I keep trying to tell him we need to play, but he don't never listen." And Mr. said, Ray, his PlayStation will stop working before he finished that. And Ray said, at Mr. LOL. Ray said, "You can't see all she got to do is trip you. LOL." And Nikki said Harley Quinn represents all of us women. Girl power.
Yeah, she represent all of y'all crazy women.
You ain't got nothing to talk about?
Who, me? Well, first of all, I told you an awesome joke. That's first of all.
That joke was awful.
Listen.
Absolutely terrible.
We gonna do what I do best. I want y'all to start picking your numbers, getting your numbers ready. So remember, I need you to get your numbers from 1 to 217. So give me those numbers.
Not this stupid thing. Numbers.
Oh my, listen, this is the best part of the whole segment.
Numbers game. Stupid.
So get ready. 1 from 217. Even the people who are watching, if you want to throw your numbers in there, I'm going to pick a number and I'm going to read a hypothetical question. Oh, look, Ray said number 1. Number 1 says, for a person you love deeply, would you be willing to move to a distant country knowing that there would be little chance of you seeing your friends and family again?
Oh, gee.
Well, me personally, I'm out of here like a bat out of hell. I don't even care about nobody.
Pizza Lord said those are some dangerous weapons. And Mr. Urban World said, we're some Ninja Turtles. We're not worried. And Nikki said, well, it's you men that make us crazy. Ray said number 1. Frank said 200. Pizza Lord said 139. And Lala said, yeah, weapons that he probably been picking his beetles off his back with, that clamped up on him and dragged him back to Cloverland. Yep, that's damn right. And my neighbors are freaks said number 22. And Mr. said 102. And Nikki said 78. Lala said 3. And Mr. said nope. Mr. said LOL. And Ray said it depends on how deep the love is for the person.
So we go, I think number 200 was the second one, correct?
Yep.
All right. So number 200 said, in conversations, do you tend to listen or talk more? Lala can't shut the hell up. So you already know her answer. That's first and foremost. Me, I'm a great listener. I listen to everything. I don't even talk. I just let you go on and yap and yap and talk and yap and yap and talk. And I sit here and listen. I got my ear open so wide that everything you say, I get a chance to give you the best input that you even. I'm a good listener.
That's a lie. Lie.
I'm a great listener.
Listen, a husband and wife decide to make a password for sex. They decide on washing machine. Later in bed that night, husband says, washing machine. Wife replies, not tonight, darling. I have a sore head. Half an hour passes and she feels guilty, so she says washing machine. Husband replies, too late. It was only a small load, so I decided to do it by hand.
All right, so what was the next question?
139.
All right, now see if they responded to any of my stuff.
Frank said, listen more. Mr. said 80% listen, 20% engage. Pizza Lord said, it depends. I usually talk more, though. And Nikki said, I listen. And Lala said, that's right. But if you need the vent, I'm here. But ain't full of it because we throw down in debates all the time. Cut that. LOL. And Ray said, LOL. And Mr. said, LOL.
Now, 139 said, would you rather spend a month on a vacation with your parents or put in overtime at your current job for 4 weeks without extra compensation? I mean, I'll go on a trip with my mom. Now, I'd rather don't be hanging around her too tough like that. But, heck, ain't nothing like having a vacation. So I'm going for the vacation. What about you?
I go for the vacation.
Well, you and your mama get along real tight. Y'all closer than 2 peas in a boot.
Yeah, but I'm going to take my mom.
I believe it. Right. So read some of them comments,
you read
girl.
The damn comments, damn it. Just because you blind don't make you exempt.
I gotta get up too close. All right, hold on. Let me take over. All right. So we got a couple of LOLs from Ray. Peace the Lord did say that's actually a good joke. Don't promote her. Peace the Lord. Her jokes suck. So Lala Fancy said overtime. Nikki said a month with my parents. And then my neighbor are freaks, but Daisy sucks says vacation with my mom. And then Nikki said I miss my parents. Ray said overtime. Peace of the Lord said a month with my parents. Lala said not for no 4 weeks. You said with the parents, you ain't say we were leaving or going off. So nah. And Frank said a month with the grandma and mom. Now Lala said we could go long after a week, but for nah, I would end up cracking necks. She might crack a barrel.
I could get along with my mom.
And then Mr. Urban World said a month with parents, family is important. Life is short. And then Ray said, LL, put your glasses on. Ray, shut your no roof having self up. And so then Nikki said, Frank, that is basically your parents. And then Elaine Ginther said Daisy rules. I think that's a bot in the chat because that's all it ever says, Daisy rules.
Nope,
and then,
that's my mama.
And then she looked like your damn mama. And then Lala's Fancy said, it says Daisy's rocks, not sucks with your big head. Oh, I thought it said suck. My bad. So let's go to the next number. The next number is 102. So 102 says, how close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's? So, I mean, I'm kind of close with my family, but I'm really not. So I'm going to say I ain't that close with my family. And my childhood was good. When I was a little kid, listen, I was running around all the time, riding my bikes. I used to have little adventures over the river. I used to jump on my bikes and ride miles and miles away and jump in the water and almost drown. It was just a lot of fun running around on the train tracks, fighting dogs on the train tracks.
I reckon a storm is a coming. And Ray said, Daisy, watch out, LOL. I know his head about to roll off out that hat. And Lala said, I ain't answering, LOL. And Nikki said, Elaine, your daughter and granddaughter both resemble you. And Ray said, at Lala, me either. Lala said, pump them brakes. I was the black sheep, so I mainly kept to myself.
You look like a damn.
Lord said, I'm not very close to my family.
Lala looked like a damn black sheep.
But listen, there was a girl, and she told her boyfriend, baby, I'm wet. And the boyfriend said, want a paper towel? And the girl said, no, I want more than that. And the boyfriend said, you want 2 paper towels? And the girl said, no, baby, I want something big and round. And the boyfriend said, damn, you want the whole roll? You frozen? All right there, Dookie, duck. Get up. Get your face off.
Ah!
That was the most retarded thing you ever did in your life.
Listen, I tried to scare them.
Ain't nobody scared of that.
Now, if you wasn't pushing me on and on, I probably would have scared them. But your dumb self can't leave nothing well enough alone.
What you doing?
Anyway, I missed number 22. Whoops. I guess having glasses could get you messed up sometimes.
When is the only time a guy can multitask?
When he using all of his fingers at the same time.
When he's watching porn, masturbating, and keeping an eye on the door at the same damn time.
Anyway, number 22 said, if you could use a voodoo doll to hurt anyone you choose, would you? I reckon I will have a little voodoo doll look like Lala, and I'll be constantly plucking it in the forehead, pushing it off the shelf.
You's a hot mess. What other comments is coming up?
Well, you gonna answer the one about the voodoo doll? Oh, they had a lot to say.
Go down. All right. Lala said, I was waiting for you, Ray. And Ray said, you was doing that when you could see. And Mr. said, as a kid, I had super soaker water guns, arcades, laser tag, Saturday morning cartoons. What more did I need? And Mr. said, also as a kid, I heard noises outside that went pow, pow, boom, boom. And Mr. said, LOL. Pizza Lord put the laughing emoji. And Ray said, at Lala, LOL. And Lala said, yeah, he scares me every day. And Ray said, how much your head weigh? I said that thing like 30, 40 pounds. Half his upper body weight. And
Peace of Lord says Saturday morning cartoons. Peace of Lord says same. I miss those. And then Mr. Urban World said, Peace of Lord, me too. Nikki said, no, I don't mess with voodoo. And then Lane said, one that looks like Duke. Hey, calm that down. And then Peace of Lord said, LOL. And then Nikki said, right, Pizza? And then Peace of Lord said, yeah, LOL. And then Mr. Urban World said, yeah, I have a Lala doll, and I would use it only if she didn't run my grocery store errands, because those lines are long. Now, one thing you don't know about Elaine Ginther, she used to have what's that thing called?
Ouija board.
A Ouija board. To this day, she still got a doggone Ouija board. And talking about it was only a game. Well, listen, we don't play with them games around here. You ghosts get their barrel cracked. See, when I grew up, because my family Jamaican, we call ghosts the duppy. Them duppies come around here, I don't want no parts of no duppy. Now,
listen,
I missed. We got to do number 73, and then we got to do number 78 and then 3, and then we're done with the book.
So a husband was he was using he was hold on. A husband's wife caught him blowing his dick with the hair dryer. And she asked what he was doing. Apparently, heating your dinner wasn't a good answer.
Number 78 says, if you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you are living now?
Read the comments. Ray said, at Lala, why he got the face of the leprechaun? And Mr. said, I don't mess with those Ouija boards. LOL. And Pizza Lord said, whoa. And Nikki said, no, I don't mess with the Ouija board either. And Ray said, black people don't mess with them boards. And Lala said, Ant's shirt looks like his legs. That mess probably looked like a matchstick with his slinky looking self. And Mr. said, your family Jamaican, where the accent at? Well, he ain't grow up in Jamaica, so he ain't got the accent. What are you doing? Looking like a fool. Anyhow, Mr. said, Lala, you're just jealous Aunt taller than you. He was like 6'7". And my mom said, Elaine Ginther, my Ouija board is still in the other house, haunting Jeff.
That's her ex-husband.
And Lala said, Mister, your errands suck. Half of the stuff I wouldn't even touch. You may want to order online instead next time, because I don't touch KY jelly and all that. And Pizza Lord said, one of my cousins used to use a Ouija board and actually summoned a spirit that ran around the house and destroyed things. They moved out after that. I definitely wouldn't mess with that. And Mister said, I would travel more. That's about it. And Mister said, dang, you almost made me forget what I was typing, Lala, LOL. And Lala said, y'all can go ahead with all that paranormal stuff. Y'all enough spirits for me. And Mr. said, Lala, I need it for my Real Touch Interactive. Look that up. LOL. And Lala said, everyone don't have an accident. My stepdad is Jamaican. An accent, Shemaine. And my stepdad is Jamaican and Chinese, and my sisters don't have the accent neither.
So the last question was number 3. So number 3 in the book. Number 3 said, if you were to die this, what the heck is wrong with, we getting everything that's about death. So it says, if you were to die this evening with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret not having told someone? Why haven't you told them yet? I most regret stripping. See, I always wanted to be a stripper, but she don't want to let me. I said, let me just do one little dance. But no, you can't do that. You can't do that. So that's what I regret. But it said regret telling someone.
Nikki said, Lala, you know my thoughts on the paranormal. And Lala said, yeah, Nikki, we will talk about that later. So now that we did the last question, let's do one more joke, and then we can get back on to the regular program.
All right, I feel good about you.
A couple driving home hit and wounded a skunk on the road. The wife gets out and brings it back to the car. We need to take it to a vet. It's shivering. It must be cold. What should I do? She asks. The husband replies, put it between your legs to keep it warm. She said, but it stinks. He says, so hold its nose.
Oh, man.
That's all I got for y'all.
All right, well, listen, this was good chatting it up with the folks and the people all as usual. You want to try to catch up?
Mr. said not auditioning for late night HBO adult shows. And Mr. said that's my only regret. And Ray said coming to the stage, can't see big head, LOL. Lala said, sorry, I lost my dang place. Lala said, I don't regret nothing. I danced, but that don't mean I have to regret it. I had to work, but nah, I'm good. Pizza said, I would really regret not getting to talk to my parents. And Mr. said, y'all need to get on that eBay and Amazon hustle. Nikki said, I regret not going to college. And Lala said, yeah, the enormous noggin, Ray. LOL. And Elaine said, LOL. And Pizza Lord said, bruh, LOL. And Mr. said, if we're being honest, my real regret would be not continuing my eBay business. Ray said, at Lala, I'm in love with the stripper in my T-Pain voice. Lala's fantasy said, Ray, LOL. Ray said, Lala, he got more head than body.
I gotta talk to Mr. Urban World about that online stuff that you could hustle. I'm a Amazon affiliate. I already got an account. I already sold a bunch of those treadmills. Matter of fact, a guy just sent me a PayPal for $3 the other day and said, "Thank you for your review on the treadmill and your review on the intermittent fasting." That was the coolest thing happened to me. I thought it was a gimmick at first. Looked at the email from PayPal and said, "Oh, it's real."
Anyhow, we going back to the Sandy and Anthony show, y'all. It was good seeing y'all on the Daisy and Dookie segment, but we out.
It's Duke.
Dookie.
Goodbye. Trash. Hey, what are y'all jumping on?
How about you find out for yourself? Shake them. Let's shake them a little bit.
Oh yeah, shake them. Let me see what's in here. Pull it back. Here, watch out. Hold it. Here, get it. Hold on, I got it. You ready?
Alright, what do y'all want?
Got it?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What was in there?
Oh my God, there's kids.
Oh my god, what was in there? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, we got an audience. We got an audience.
Here.
Oh my god!
Get out!
Wow.
Get out! Sarah, come on, man.
Come on!
Get off.
Come on!
Freaking hit me in the face with her elbow. Now do it again. Come on, Bobby. Do it again. Do it us two. Just us two. Wait. Wait. Let me
What?
turn away. Once it's shut, it's shut.
Exactly.
Let me turn the other way. Y'all bang my head. You better sit down.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
What did it do to you? What did it do to you? What? I don't see nothing wrong with you. Let's see. Yeah, buddy. That's how we do it. Woo. Yeah, hold. Let me get some hammer time up there. Hold this. Watch out. Let me get some.
Next time, go with Eric.
Come on, bring it. Let's see if they're locked. Ready?
What's up?
Alright, let me get in.
Come on, new people.
New people.
Alright, let me get her first. No, I want to see Sandy in there.
Yeah, let's get her back in there. Come on.
Me and Sandy.
No, Sarah. Let Eric and her go in there. No, it's over here. Here, throw it on the floor over here.
What? Right there.
Get in. Yeah, buddy. Sweet pickles.
I want to stomp on this one. Me too. Stop in my head.
All right, get up there.
Put your feet higher than your head.
All right.
Hold on. You gotta wait. It's my turn first.
Stop, it's Sonima.
And then it's me.
Go, Cena. What's your name again? Oh, yeah, Sonima. Go, Cena. Go, Sonima. Go. Let Bobby get on there. We're destroying our recycling bin. All right, come on, let her get up there. Bobby get down.
Come on, Sierra.
Yeah, do your dance.
Go for it after this.
Bobby, get down. Do your dance. Sierra, do your dance. Yeah. All right, so name here, record it. I gotta shake them up. All right, watch out, get down.
Move.
Y'all ready? Shake them up. Shake them up. One more time. Watch out, Bobby, watch out. Shake them up.
My turn.
All right, bring it in, see if they lock.
There's something wet in here. My ass is wet.
All right.
Oh, my ass is wet.
Water.
How does that feel?
My butt is wet. I'm on the higher bar. Yeah. Literally the shit.
Oh, Eric spit up on you.
Alright.
Not much water in there. Look.
Yeah, because the rain, I was wondering.
All right, guys. All right, so I got it working. Now you guys could actually, I can actually show you videos, which is hilarious. But let me go see, catch up with these comments. Let's see where you guys was at. Hold on. I'll speed up. Oh yeah, one of my cousins used a Ouija board somewhere. Yeah, that was hilarious when you said something was running around destroying things in your house. All right, hold on. Yeah, so don't regret nothing. Oh wow, okay. So Lala said, I don't regret nothing. I danced. Oh yeah, the dance thing. Peace of World said, you read where she said, she regret not going to college.
Yes.
Your mom said, LOL. Peace of Lord said, bruh.
Yes.
Oh, the eBay business.
Got more head than your
Loving
body.
a stripper. All right, my bad. What about Lala? See, can't even hold his head up that way. That's why he keep laying it against the rail. And then Lala said, push him down, Ray. Let's see how quick he gets back up. And Nikki said, did anyone get their stimulus check? Ain't nobody get no damn stimulus check. And then Mr. Urban World said, I didn't know a second was coming unless you're talking about the first. And then Lala said, hell nah. And then Nikki said, nope, there's supposed to be a second. There isn't a second. Peace Lord said, hopefully there will be a second one. And Lala said, the first one, yeah, the second one ain't coming till after the election. So do not know now we're being set up. Now we're not getting one. And then Mr. Urban World said, I keep hearing that there will be a second one. Just keep going back and forth. And then Peace of Lord said, I haven't got one yet. And Lala said, taxes going to be held this year. So be ready. I don't think it's supposed to have anything to do with any of that. Mr. Urban said, I like how Sandy and Anthony take forever to come back as if taking off a hat takes 30 minutes. And then Nikki said, people on Facebook are saying they got theirs today or tomorrow. They're lying. And then Peace of the Lord said, yep. And Lala Fanny said, facts, mister. They filling them booties. And then Nikki said, oh, dear Lord, here we go. Mr. Urban World said, LOL. And Lala said, they got their unemployment back pay, Nikki, not stimulus. Ah, there you go. Lala said, I really hope that been sanitized, clean, etc., because this is disturbing. CPS, where y'all when we really need you? And then Mr. Urban said, LOL, Ant keeps jumping on the garbage. He's going to fall in. And Peace of Lord said, IKR. And then Lala said, piece of bad thing, they okay with it. LOL. That's like when we used to the shopping carts and told fools to run and push. LOL. Peace of Lord said, yeah, that's true. Lala said, Ray, turn in. LOL. Oh, my bad. Hold on. And then Mr. Orver said, Ray Stone, I think he's more of a Callaloo.
You didn't finish reading Tom's book.
What are you talking about?
You didn't say the
box
one about Tom.
Oh, where's that at?
Skill up. Missed the box.
How did I do that? I must have went pretty fast. Oh, damn. I did.
You missed a bunch. All right. You were at Ray, tune in. LOL. Nikki said, that's gotta hurt the head. And Mr. said, Ant thinks this is WWE. And Ray said, at Lala, LOL. And my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, what the F is wrong with you people? And Ray said, Tommy Pickles is back, LOL. And Lala said, now y'all all witness the boxes. I'm finna to do him like Damon Wayans on In Living Color and put him in a box. And Nikki said, please don't get crazy with the videos like last week. And Mr. said, at Ray, haha, Tommy was brave though. but he never grew hair.
Mm-hmm.
Ray said, LOL. And Mr. said, at Ray, I think he's more of a Caillou. I say that too. I think he's more of a Caillou. Or, what's the other one? Little Bill.
We don't got time for your nonsense.
Little Bill. That's a Little Bill. Anyway, Mr. said, LOL, damn. Or Ray said at Mr. LOL, damn. Mr. said, LOL. Pizza Lord said, it's been so long since I've heard about Caillou. LOL. And Ray said at Mr. he looked like Little Bill. Mr. said, did you all notice how Ant's tone changed about the stimulus check? I know who he's voting for. LOL. And Mr. said at Ray, LOL. And Ray said, it takes you 30 minutes to pull that hat off your big head. And Lala said, Little Bill.
Ha ha, you guys are all pretty funny. Listen, I'm not supposed to be the butt of your jokes, all right?
All right, what was Nikki's topic?
Oh, so Nikki's topic was earlier online, there was, I guess people were stealing people pictures, trying to create like a Facebook page of the person and trying to send out invites.
Selima's page got hacked. She had to make a new account.
So she was saying that Frank was like, make sure people change their passwords. And I was saying, well, you only have to do that if somebody actually hacked your account. But if somebody just simply stole your picture, then, you know, that doesn't mean anything. So, yeah, so she was just talking about like pretty much like
cyber attack.
Yeah, cyber attacks. We never did mention anything like that. So you guys got any cyber attack stories? I'm pretty good.
But I got hacked a couple times where it sended out messages to all my friends on Facebook from clicking on something that when somebody sent me because they got hacked.
Right. Yeah, because you clicked on something that was a thing that was in it.
Yeah, and then it started sending it to everybody and would have hacked all their pages if they clicked on it.
Right.
So I had to tell people, don't click it.
All right, here she go talking about I look like Gandhi.
You missed. Nikki said, what is Caillou? And Lala said, he looks like Gandhi talking mess. And Lala says, see, I was trying to be nice. LOL. And Ray said, your head is our topic. LOL.
Yeah, how is that Caillou with an L in it?
And go down. Nikki said, Caillou. And Lala said, that means catfish. And Ray said, at Lala, he got the head of Roger off American Dad. LOL. And Lala said, LOL. And Mr. said, I haven't been hacked since the 90s. LOL. Back in the AOL days.
Yeah, I don't think I ever. Well, you know what happened to me one time? I didn't really get hacked, but so I was sharing Gamefly with people, and Gamefly had a link that you're supposed to copy to send. So when I copied and sent the link, it sent out like the behind the scenes that only I'm supposed to see. So somebody actually bought a couple computer games. So I was like, what the hell? And I got charged for them. So I had to respond to Gamefly, and they had to return it for me and then cancel those games. So that was kind of crazy.
Let's see. Mr. said, at Nikki, Caillou is a PBS Kids cartoon. And Frank said, no, Facebook's database has been hacked into and stolen a couple of times. Over 100 million users. Password stolen. Always a good idea to change your password regularly. And Lala said, yeah, I get hacked on Instagram, and they were sending messages posing as me. And it wasn't.
Oh, that did happen to me.
And Ray said, can you please just keep your head still? I know it's making you tired. And Lala said, Frank, this is true.
Yeah, that's right. Somebody did hack me on Instagram. I had some people, and they had a couple of my friends subscribe to them too, or was their followers. Yeah, they was like, yo, did you post, you're trying to request people and ask them for something. I was like, what are you talking about? So somebody screenshot it. So I actually wrote them. I was like, oh, it's pretty funny because I guess it's two of me now, huh? So then they blocked me and still wouldn't take me off the thing. So I asked people, could they just write them and be like, hey, we're going to report you. So then eventually they closed down that account.
Mr. said, did you ever visit Blockbuster? Yeah, when I was younger. And Lala said, it's the Aunt Chappelle show. LOL. The Aunt Big Head show.
Yeah, you guys are pretty funny. Pretty darn funny.
Ray's laughing at Lala.
You said you had one more topic, right?
We got one more topic, guys, and then we're done. I want to hear it.
Well, listen, let me just say what's up to the people who just jumped in. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Trying to get to that magical 1,000 subscribers number. But make sure, more importantly than that, that you find out if there's stuff on this channel that you like. So make sure you go to the playlist tab. I'm telling you, so many people watch YouTube hundreds of hours and never realize there's a playlist tab. So go up to the playlist tab. It's 2 over, and you will see we have over 50 playlists with different types of content. We have over 1,000 videos. It's pretty cool. So just check it out.
Nikki said, I got a friend request yesterday from a foreign guy with my sister's father-in-law's picture and background. I look at the page and it didn't have any of the on him. And Mr. said, I can't hate on Ant. He's the fasting king. And Ray said, hey, Ant, put apple on your head. I bet I won't miss. LOL. And Lala said, y'all ever realize that Ant looks like a skinny, dyslexic version of Mr. Clean? LOL. And Mr. said, did your dog get back to acting normal? Oh, yeah, our dog is actually acting normal.
Yeah.
And Ray said, at Lala, stop it. LOL.
Yeah, she's back to acting crazy.
She's back to her crazy self.
Here's what's crazy. When she was normal, she was crazy. Then when she stopped acting crazy, we was like, oh, something's wrong with her. And we wanted her to be normal. And now she's normal. She's crazy again.
But that's just her character. Like, she's out there barking at God knows what right now.
All right.
Whatever. And Lala said, Ray, he don't. LOL. All right, guys. Last topic of the night.
Unless we go into overtime like last time. Let's see.
Ray said, Lala, stop it. And the last topic is, if you were able to be the opposite sex for a day, what is the first thing you would do and why? So if you could be a woman instead of a man, what would you do? If you could be a man instead of a woman, what's the first thing you would do being the opposite sex?
Yeah. I forgot we did talk about
for a whole day. So you have a whole day of being the opposite sex.
Yeah, her and I she helped me come up with some topics for my other show.
And that was one of my topics.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna let you guys bring up what you're gonna do first, and I'll tell you what I would do.
Mr. said she's telling you all she wants to come in. She is inside. She's in the living room. Our door is shut. She's barking at something from outside. And
no. She is outside.
She is in the front room. Or the living room. And Ray said, man, I've been watching Ant, and he hasn't taken his head off the railing. And Lala said, he got that lean. And Mr. said, I would go lesbian, LOL. Okay. You would want to be like a woman with another woman. Okay. And Nikki said, stay in the house. I wouldn't want people to see me like that. LOL. You wouldn't want to be seen as a man. And Ray said, at Lala, the head lean. And Nikki said, I would go gay. Oh. So you would be a guy hooking up with a guy. And Mr. would be a girl hooking up with a girl. What would you do?
So this is gonna get crazy, cause I'm gonna be real. So you guys ready?
Oh, you're ready for it.
I was asking Big Mike if he's still doing anything. All right, so this is what I would do. All right, so I always wondered, you always hear the whole saying that who does sex feel better for? A guy or a girl? And then girls say like, oh, well, when you scratch your ear, what feels better, your finger or your ear? I'm like, shut the hell up. So personally, if I woke up as a girl tomorrow and I had 24 hours being a body, I'm trying to get laid. As weird as that sound. Now, I was talking to my friend when we had the conversation, and he was like, I mean, no, because I don't want to remember sleeping with a guy. And I was like, obviously, but at the end of the day, you was a girl. So I would just want to know for myself what felt better. Now, here's the thing, though. If you end up becoming a girl But what if you was a girl, but would I be a virgin then? If I all of a sudden magically woke up as a girl tomorrow, would I be a virgin? And then sex wouldn't be so cool just to try it.
Well, I guess if you weren't already a virgin, you wouldn't.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Like, what if you just physically, like you transformed into a girl? So not like you became a person who was already a girl. You just became
a girl. So your thing would be as if you had sex before.
Right. Okay.
Let's
go up.
That's what happened in the movies. In the movie, The Hot Chick. And Ray said, at Lala, I bet I could get a strike with that bowling head. And Ray said, Aunt about to be suspect. And Nikki said, I think guys feel more during sex. And Mr. said, what? And Mr. said, and y'all called me suspect?
I forgot all about that.
And Mr. said, left my ass off. And Ray said, suspect. And Lala said, I'll decide to be transgender. And Mr. said, I almost fell out of my chair. And Mr. said, I think women will want to be men as we last hours. And women only last 3 to 10 minutes. I don't know what women you've been with. The opposite way.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's like the opposite, yeah. Because usually it takes women longer, you know.
Yeah. What women you've been hanging with, but they've been faking it.
Yeah, generally it's
And Nikki said, damn, mister. Yeah. Anyhow, I would do the same. I would want to know what it feels like to be a dude having sex with a chick.
Yeah, like I'm not suspect. It's just a question. So
and you would be a girl at the time. You wouldn't be a dude.
Right. So. And maybe the caveat is you wouldn't remember it.
Yeah. But then if you didn't remember it, how would you ever know what it felt like? Opposite. So what would be the point? You know?
Right.
Listen, you can remember it. You were a girl at the time. You could justify it.
Right. So
Ray said at Mr. You back to suspect. And Mr. said left my ass off. And Lala said, I like being in control, so I would think it's fun. I think so too. I think it'd be cool.
Well, hold on. So I'm gonna show you guys something real quick, and then I'm gonna ask your opinion on something. You should be able to hear me, but hold on real quick, all right, guys? So let me check something out. Be right back.
For longer than just that conversation. For me, it's in the back of my mind, right? I've been in a situation like that before, right? It's kind of like, I think we've mentioned it before on the podcast, like somebody in a situation is going to like somebody else more. And when you find that, when that becomes apparent, like that's hanging over your head. Like, it's like, okay, well, they're going to be expecting X, Y, and Z from me. And I probably can't provide that, whatever it is that they're looking for. So I might as well just cut my losses now, right? You're going to buy me more gifts so that I can start to like you more, like you the way that you like me, and, you know, start doing all these extra things. And that doesn't feel good. That's not comfortable. So I think at that point, right, if you know that you're not going to be at that level, for me, it's got to cut that off.
And she says, how the hell can you force monogamy? No one can force your hand in the way that you don't want what they want. However, Cheese, if you actually are feeling someone, but maybe you don't want to be in a monogamous situation, but you like them enough, you will acquiesce.
I disagree. I think you said it last week on Destiny just said it, right? Like, you have to take accountability. If you don't want that, you say that. I like you and I want to be with you. Yes, but I can't be monogamous.
All right. So what I was going to ask you guys was my friend invited me to come on his show because some of the other people he had couldn't make it. So I'm debating if I should be on the show and, because our show was winding down. It doesn't have to, but, like Sandy said, we kind of run out of topics. So I'm thinking about if I jump on the show, do you guys want to, whoever is up, I could put the link in here and I could jump on the show.
Scroll up so I can read these comments.
All right. I'm trying to explain to them what I'm saying.
All right,
where we at?
Finish explaining.
All right, so what I was trying to say was I could send a link and then you guys could jump over there and I'll actually jump in and be on their show. So it's up to you guys. What do you think? Should I be on the show? And will you guys come over there and check me out if I get on their show? That's the question.
All right, Mr. said, if I woke up as a woman, no man is coming near me. And Pizza Lord said, it'd be quite an interesting experience to say the least. And Lala said, facts. Nikki said, as long as it's only temporary, I like being a female. And Mr. said, this commercial break is sponsored by Pepsi. Buy one now. And Pizza Lord said, LOL. Mr. said, Lala needs to be in that stream. LOL. And Ray said, well, at least Ant got himself a crew now. LOL, that comes in his stream and give him hell.
Yeah, you guys are hilarious. But yeah, let me know.
And Mr. said, do whatever your heart desires.
I know that, but I'm saying.
He's saying, would you guys watch him if he goes on that stream?
Right.
But I'm not going to be on that stream yet. So you'll miss me.
I mean, you want to bring you with me?
Okay, I like.
So what you guys, well, Ray said go for it. Oh man, my boy Chariot Man Gaming, where you been at, man? Lala said, I miss what they were actually speaking on. So
they're talking about monogamy.
Yeah, they're talking about just, being in a relationship without in an actual relationship where you can't mess with other people.
Chariot Man Gaming said, what's up? And your mama knows. And your mama knows and chat.
What's up, man?
What's up, Chariot? And Lala said, but it looks interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I usually listen to it on my way to work.
And Chariot said he's working right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna do this.
And Lala said, ooh, monogamy, what? And I said, Lala still haven't moved his head from there. And Lala said, my topic.
I'm gonna jump on. I gotta move my stuff though. So keep you guys on, right?
And Mr. said, I checked out Chariot's stream earlier. Oh, that's cool. And Mickey said, you're missing comments. Listen, that's Anthony's fault.
Don't blame me.
Anthony's always missing. Oh, Nikki said, there is no reason why you shouldn't be on their show. It might help boost your shows. Bryce said, go for it. Lala, I read that you said I missed what they were talking about, and I told you monogamy. And Harriet said, what do you think about what Alex Hutchinson said on that Twitter? He ran to the bathroom, Harriet. And he said, I got NBA 2K21 on Stadia. And also he said, oh, what's up, Mr. Urban World? So Chariot said, what do you think about the Alex Hutchinson on Twitter, what he said?
Oh, that was kind of crazy. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. But I guess, I mean, look, he's entitled to his own opinions. So at the end of the day, I guess I don't really have too much of a problem with what he said. I mean, him being that he works for Google, But I mean, that had nothing to do with nothing. That was more about, you know, game streaming and all that. So I feel like at the end of the day, you know, that's his opinion. He just feel. I mean, I disagree. I feel like game streaming and people, you know, that's a good way to put a spotlight on what you're kind of streaming, right? But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know, I'm actually getting myself together to be on that stream.
Hi guys.
So, which is kind of cool that if you guys come over there for the ride, you want to get the right, oh, damn it, I don't want that in the background. I'm trying to find my right thing I want to put up. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I want to have up in my background. Gotta promote myself, you know? So let me do this. Let me give you guys the link. So you guys could go over there. And then what I want you guys to do is when you jump over there, right? Oh, damn, I can't sign in. Oh, this stupid thing. It's telling me to sign into the chat. But, I'm trying to send you guys the link. I'm going to put the link in the bottom. And I want you guys to, whoever want to go over there, and I want you to jump in there. And then I want you to jump in there and say the Cowboys coming. That'd be funny. So if you jump in there, say the Cowboys coming, and then I'll jump right in. So here is the link right here. All right, guys, that's the link right there. Make sure you guys chat in their chat too. Let me catch up with y'all stuff. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, Frank is leaving. Oh, you guys got a couple things you said. Oh, you're missing comments. What do you think about the Alex thing? I got NBA 21 2K. Oh, okay. Oh, what's up, Mr. Universe or Mr. Urban World? I feel like Ant's finna throw on his green robe and do something stupid. Chilling like a villain. Mr. Urban World says, sorry, gotta go. Long day. All right, Frank. I appreciate coming through earlier. I got to jump on your thing, too. I was watching your video the other day, so that was cool. Frank Brower later. Mr. Urban World said, Lala Fantasy said, night, Frankie. Mr. Urban World said, Chariot Man Gaming, no problem. I subscribe. Chariot Man Gaming said, guys, nuts. And Lala Fantasy said, it's done. Put that hat back on. LOL. What's done? The show? Ray said, how you feeling about all these new devices that Samsung dropping? I mean, I think it's good. Lala said, he got to get fresh for stream. And Ray said, LOL, Lala at least is up now. By Daisy. Miss Urban said, Lala said, Lord, LOL, I feel like they're seen on the movie Temptation where the old boy was singing in the cowboy hat. LOL. Ray said, by Daisy. And then Chariot Man said, oh, you streaming tonight on Stadia Source? No, I did that earlier. On Thursdays, I'm streaming Stadia Source at 7 o'clock, right after the podcast. Mr. Urban said, laughing my A off, it would be hilarious if you went on their stream with the Stadia background. That's what I'm going to do. Mr. Urban said, Chariot Man Gaming, he already did. Now he's going to his friend's stream. I'm still here, though. Hold on, guys. That thing be moving so fast. And then Lala said, that was rude as hell. Where I come from, did he just jet and Cam from Sandy? No, see, I'm here. My neighbor next door said Daisy Rocks. Background is back. Yeah, but it's going to be right on their side. No time, the home training. Nikki said he might want to say goodbye, and then his other thing, right, Ray. Nikki said night, and Sandy, and Chariot Man said, oh, okay. Mr. Urban said, man, thinking about some pizza. Haha. Fix your damn background. Mr. Lala said, Mr. I just had some. And Mr. Urban said, did it have black olives in it? Ooh. And then Mr. Urban said, LOL, Aunt, you might as well stop reading the chat because it'll never end. No, see, I'm at the end now. I told them the Cowboys coming. They probably think I'm crazy because you not there yet. And no, Mr. Black Olives, nasty. And Mr. Urban said, got to have bell peppers. All right, guys, so go over there. I'm about to jump over there right now. And thanks for tuning into the stream. Remember, we're going to do this again next Thursday, as we always do. And what the hell's happened to the half of my hat? Oh, I guess it depends on my lighting, right? Anyway, but yeah, so good stuff. I will talk to you guys sooner than later. I don't know why I'm getting took off. Let me turn this light up. I want to go over here looking like a fool. But anyway, but yeah, guys, come over there. I'm gonna jump over there for the last bit of their show. All right, with that said, later. And hold up. So Mr. Romero said, gotta have bell peppers, black olives, jalapenos, pineapples, onions, and Nikki said, good night, everyone. And I'll put the thing in the chat one last time so you guys can jump over there. All right, I'll see you guys over there. And now your mama knows.